So the question is, how does this super cheap 160 price dropping now? It's the the V160. Oh, you can't even see that there. The V160 from Panasonic. There's a new one, V170, which has got an optical stabilizer in. And this one, mine HF G25, which is around 800 to 900 euros. Both kind of consumer cameras and have lots of different features, but I'm interested to see how the video quality is. And what I'm doing is basically testing a static setup, tripod setup, because I want to use these both for live streaming. They both have clean HDMI outputs, and they'll go to a mixer or an Elgato capture card. And I want to see how good the setup is, sorry, how good the video is between the two. So this is the setup we've got. Both the cameras, a light behind each one, and the same product in front of each camera. Got each camera set up with the same settings. We've got white balance set to sunny. We've got the same f-stop 2.8, the same shutter speed 50, no gain set up on this either. Same on here, and both running at their highest full HD resolution. So let's take a look at the two videos. So on the V160 we've got 77 optical zoom, 77 times optical zoom. On the HF G25 only a 25x optical zoom. So that's kind of interesting. You get a little bit more in terms of optical zoom on this one. So let's take it out to about the same size as the HF G25. And let's have a look at the two images side by side. I've pushed the brightness up on the Panasonic V160. And let's take a snapshot of a slightly, I think that's a 2x picture there. You'll see not much difference at all. When we get down to live streaming, compressed live streaming over Facebook and YouTube, differences are going to be minimal. There's some color differences. The HF G25 has a lot more dynamic range and a lot more features as well. But really, if you're thinking of doing HDMI live stream on something like the Elgato game capture, the Panasonic V160 is going to be perfect. 170 euro, quite the bargain. No, I'm not going to say that the V160 is better than the HF G25. I just wanted a close-up on what the sensor says in terms of sharpness, color accuracy, contrast, and there's not much difference here. And certainly when you're live streaming and it's going to be compressed, so we're going to be using fairly low bit rates, it's going up to Facebook, it's going to be recompressed and sent out. Most people are going to end up watching it in 720p anyway. You don't really need the highest end sensor, but what you do need is a reasonable manual control. You need HDMI, a clean HDMI out, which this does have. You can power this from USB as well. It has a mini USB connector and you can power it from 5 volts. It doesn't have the features of the HF G25, which is an 900 euro camera with a similar quality but a lot more features. But it's interesting. That is the Panasonic V160. If you've got the V160 and you've been using it for any sort of live streaming or any sort of other work, let me know in the comments below on YouTube. And if you found any problems with it, let everyone know as well. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.